Hey, welcome back. Welcome to the channel. Hope this video finds you well. Today my topic is Vazu, the previous one on which I am continuously creating videos and sharing with you and my subscriber. So today my scenario is how you can stop or ignore or minimize unnecessary logs that were being sent by the Wazoo agents to your Wazoo server. The access logs, which are not important for us, but they are just utilizing the space in our Wazoo dashboard. Because of those excessive logs, we are unable to find or read the important log in our Wazoo dashboard. So for the configuration purpose, I am going to perform some configuration on the Wazoo server and this time, not on the Wazoo agent. This is very effective and useful for the case if you are not going to install Wazoo agent on some of the network devices, but they are sending the logs through the SNMP or the built-in feature of that network device. You have to add the Wazoo server IP in that network device, and that network device then forward the logs because the agent is not installed on that device and we are unable to any edit configurations on that device. So for that scenario we are going to implement configuration on the Wazoo server and we are going to minimize those excessive logs which are not important for us. First of all, let's find the script or the syntax for that scenario. I'm going to type override a row in Wazoo. I'm going to open this first web page, which is the documentation from the Wazoo, and let's find the override keyword. That's it. That's our syntax for the configuration we are going to do. So I am going to log into my Wazoo dashboard. Okay, what will be the issue? I am going to implement this configuration on the Wazoo server 4.5.4 version. Currently, it is running 4.8.0. So, but the configuration scenario is the same. Whatever the Zabbix Wazoo version, sorry, Wazoo version is, it will take a bit time to get things ready. This is the main dashboard for the Wazoo server. I am not going to install any agent. I am going to test it before installation of any agent. I will complete my testing first. without the dashboard installation. Let's go to the security events. If you guys see here, Wazoo server started, right? Let's say this is the unnecessary log, and I am going to explain about the configuration. On the basis these logs will be visible to our Wazoo dashboard, and then on the basis of these logs the email alerts gets generated. We are going to use this Wazoo button and go to the management tab and then this configuration button, and I am going to edit this configuration and let me show you. This is the default configuration every Wazoo server has. We want log alert level which is greater than level 3, and we want email alert level of which alerts greater than level 12. Wazoo server will generate the email for that alert. Currently this Wazoo server started log level is 3 and rule ID is 502. So it is going to push the log or send the log to the Wazoo dashboard because this is the default configuration that we want log alert greater than level 3. So if we change the level here, like I am going to set it 5 or 7, we are going to miss many important logs. So why we just ignore this log? I don't want this log in my Wazoo dashboard. This is a simple example, a single log. There are many type of logs. If any error occur on any of agent, it will continuously generate the log 60, 70, 100, 200 logs in 1 minute, and that would be very critical for our logs monitoring. We are going to miss important log because of these 100 or 200 logs in 1 minute, right? I am going to restart my Wazoo server to receive an other log up here for our testing purpose. We are going to restart Wazoo Manager service. As soon as this service gets restarted, we are going to receive the log in our Wazoo dashboard. It has been restarted now. It will going to create some sort of error, or if it is ready then it will not going to show any error on the Wazoo, and it will be accessible. We have to wait until this load process completed. Okay, the server has been restarted, and if you guys see, I got an alert for Wazoo server has been started as it is a level 3 and rule ID 502, and I am going to ignore this log, right, for the testing purpose in front of you guys. For this scenario, what we have to do, we are not going to change any configuration in this main configuration file OSIC dot configuration on the Wazoo server. First of all, we have to find the rule, right? We have to find the built-in 502 rule, which has the description Wazoo server started in the Wazoo GUI. And a configuration file in which we are going to override these rules, because if you ever upgrade your Wazoo server and you have implemented changes in the built-in file, then those changes will be gone with the upgrade of Wazoo server. Okay, maybe we have to create that file, and I am going to search 502 rule. The rule has been written in this OSEC underscore rule configuration file. This is the group we are going to use, and this is the rule which we are going to override with this. And let's see if they have guided changing existing rule. I am going to demonstrate you about these. Modification made to any rule file within this configuration directory are overwritten during the upgrade process. Follow the procedure below to preserve your changes in for the future. Wazoo allow you to modify it out of the box rule. To do so, you have to copy the rules to a file under this path directly on the Wazoo server, make the necessary changes and add override yes tag to modified rules. These steps guarantee that your change won't be lost during upgrades that I have told you earlier. Here is an example of how to change the level value of SSH rule 5710 from 5 to 10. Perform the steps below on the Wazoo server. Open this configuration file, find the copy the rule definition of this, and then paste the copied rule definition into this configuration file. Let's search with this name. If we are unable to get it now, no, we don't have this. Yes, we have the built-in file available, local underscore dot xml. If you override the rules in this configuration file in future, whenever you will upgrade your Wazoo server, that these override rules will not be lost. Okay, now what you have to do, you have to find the rule id or the script for the rule you want to skip or ignore. And second step, find this local underscore rules dot xml configuration file at your Wazoo server. Now what we are going to do, we are going to override this rule. And the first step is you have to copy the group name in which that rule has been written. Then you have to copy that rule syntax you want to ignore, and at the end you have to close this group. I hope you guys understood. Then what is the next step? You have to save this configuration file. Okay, before that save of the configuration file, you have to add the override keyword, and you also have to change the level because I don't want this rule log in my Wazoo dashboard. So I am going to change the level because the built-in level set is greater than 3. The greater than 3 logs will be visible in our Wazoo dashboard. So I am going to downgrade the level of this rule to 0, and when the condition becomes true, this log will not be visible to our Wazoo server. Now I am going to save the configuration file. After this we are going to restart our Wazoo manager service. The manager has been restarted. Now we have to check at our security events dashboard. If you guys see, this log has been received 5 minutes before. Let's see if we receive this log now or not. I am going to refresh this page. Okay, the logs has been increased. Now you see, if you guys see, we have received these two new logs, but not the log of Wazoo server started, as I have show you earlier that this log is 5 minutes earlier. We have received with this rule level and this rule ID. This is how you can ignore and skip unnecessary logs into your Wazoo dashboard using this scenario. You have to find the built-in rule configuration file in this rule section. Then you have to override that rule in this configuration file, and then save this configuration file, and do not forget to restart the Wazoo manager. Hope you guys understood my configuration scenario. Please like and subscribe my channel and share with your friends, colleagues and students. Until then, thank you for watching. Goodbye.